So let's start chapter 7. This is the chapter 2 of Sumita Arora, Python Fundamentals. So we'll be learning about bare bones of a Python program, assignment, lvalue, rvalue, multiple assignments, variable definition, dynamic timing, features of print statement. So all this stuff we'll be learning in this will more of a theoretical part, I could say. And if you have the book class 11 Sumita Arora, this will give you the gist of the second part of that chapter, right, when the bare bones of a Python program starts. So let's understand what are the important components of the program, because we were just doing the programs, but I think first let's understand some of the important things which I said, but maybe we have missed out. So I'm just making a new Python file, Sumita Arora. Okay, so this is basically Sumita Arora chapter 2 basic that we'll be doing. Okay, so let's start with I would suggest we know comment section, right? And so we know what is inline comment, we know what is a block, but everything we can put it in one program itself, and I'll show you what exactly are the different components of that program. Okay, so let me write this very small program. So what I have first written, that this program shows a program's component, is the comment, which I have used in almost all my previous Python files itself. Now a equal to 4, b equal to a minus 3, these are expressions that I have written, right? I have assigned 4 to a, and I have assigned a minus 3 to b. Okay, and then I have printed the value of b. So all these are basically expressions and statements, okay, that we can call. Now if I write if b is greater than 10, so this is an expression on whose basis I would be executing a block. Okay, so as after 7 you can see I've put some space, right? There are like there's some space before print, so that is the indentation I was talking about. And after that, whatever comment I'm writing in that very line, that is called the inline comment. Okay, so indentation is very important. Inline comment is okay, since b is not greater than 10, so the yes is not printed. Now inline comments are something which are very easy for us to understand. Okay, so that's why we write the inline comments to understand that very line. Now assignment of a variable, we have seen that how do we assign variables. 15 is a. Now 15 is normally what happens in other programming languages, a gets a memory allocated and there we put the value of 15, but here a is pointing to 50. If in next line I am writing a is equal to 20, so now a is pointing to 20. There is no allocation of a memory for a. It is just pointing to a new value, right? A new I could say literal value where that pointing is happening. Now we will understand lvalue, rvalue. Lvalue, rvalue means left hand side value and right hand side value. Now lvalue is x and r value is 4, so this has to be like this only. So 4 is allotted to x, means x is redirecting or giving me the value of 4. I cannot write 4 is equal to x. That would be a incorrect statement. So x is equal to 4 is the correct statement, and if I write 4 is equal to x, this will be an incorrect statement, right? Because the maths doesn't work here. So x equal to 4 and 4 is equal to x is not the same thing. That's the lvalue, rvalue concept here. Okay, now we'll understand what are multiple assignments. Okay, so So in multiple assignments, A equal to B equal to C is equal to 10 means all the three values are 10. In one line I've assigned all the values. Now if I want to write x comma y comma z equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3, so it will assign it simultaneously, like x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, z is equal to 3. Now I'll print all them together and you will see the values. So A, B, C all 10, 10, 10, and then x, y, z is 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 10, 10, 10 and 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, let's do. Okay, there is no variable definition here, right? So whatever value you give to the variable, that becomes the definition of that variable. We don't declare the variable here, so I have to always give some value to the variable. I cannot just write age and write print age. It won't understand. This will be an error. I have to give some value to that integer, so that's very important, right? So this is how the variable is defined in Python. Now dynamic typing is basically I have given a value to a variable, right? Just let me do it. Dynamic means it's not static, it's changing, right? Dynamic, it's changing as per the requirement. So if I'm giving print x is equal to del and printing x, it will give me 10. And if I'm then assigning x to simmer, it will print simmer. It doesn't say no, x is an integer and x is a string, I won't allocate, because there is dynamic typing. There is, you don't have a fixed that okay, x has become integer, it will stay integer. That system is not there in Python. So you have to be very careful while writing Python programs. Now we'll understand what are features of print statement. We have been using print from the very first program of ours, that was Hello World. Now what happened in print statement, that it automatically takes up new line. The default is new, right? It auto converts everything into string. So whatever you are writing in the print statement, it consider it as a string. Okay, so I'll just write that example. Yeah, so I'm just writing these things so that you know what exactly the print statement, the features that print statement have. Now it also have this if you can see in line number 20, it creates spaces between. So a comma b comma c comma, all there are spaces in between the items, and this is because there's already a sep argument that by default is working in it. Okay, and as I already told you, it has a new line default feature at the end. So when you write print anywhere, the next print would be, if you haven't mentioned what will be the end character, it will automatically take up as new line. Okay, so I'll just show you. So print, I'm just writing my name and I'm ending the sentence right now with a $sign. So now if I write, if I won't have mentioned end, the beauty would have been that it would go to the next line, but since I've mentioned $, it will remain there in the same line and $, would be there. So it has printed simmer and 33, and in between it has written $, because that is how I'm separating the two print statement. Now whatever sign I put, it will take up, right? And if I'm not putting anything, it means it will go to the end line, right? So next line, simmer is up and 33 is at the bottom. right? So these are some of the features of print statement, and I think thank you for watching. We'll be continuing with other topics. Please like, share and subscribe the channel.